I saw the posters.
You saw that? Me TV. Monterey. Anyway, Steve Zmek is with me right now.
Thank you.
And I'm going to put this aside, and we're going to talk to Steve about his business. He is a professional photographer.
Mm-hmm.
And how long have you been a professional photographer, Steve?
Well, I did my first paid gig when I was 15. But I've...
That made you a professional because you got paid.
right, but I guess I've been an amateur photographer since 4th grade.
Oh, wow. Wow. Well, you obviously love what you do. I can tell.
Definitely.
And you've been doing it a while.
Yeah.
And you've been doing it here on the Monterey Peninsula?
Since 96, yeah.
Since 96. Well, that's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long time to be doing it. And obviously, I can tell, and we just met, he loves what he does.
I do.
He loves what he does.
I'm addicted to it.
You are.
And throughout my life and career I've gradually kept narrowing it down to what I really like the most. And I found that being on a deserted beach in the middle of the night, shooting the stars.
Wow.
Maybe, with a couple friends.
Wow.
That's my happy place.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned now that you've kind of branched out now. You're doing a lot of aerial photography and using the drone.
Mm-hmm.
So how's that working out now for you, doing aerial and using that drone for shots?
Great. Both. It's kind of got me back into video work, which I hadn't done since really just college and right after college. And so I love doing the video work from the air, which was far more challenging from airplanes and helicopters.
Yeah, until
because
the drones.
Of all the jiggling around. But,
Yeah.
Still photography. I still like still photography from a helicopter would be my first preference. I've done an aircraft around Mount Denali in Alaska.
Wow. Oh, wow.
But the drone is easy. It's got its purpose. It's got its convenience. And it can fly lower.
Now,
than the other
because you're
aircraft.
doing video work, do you ever use your video work for television commercials? Like our clients would need a commercial and they'd want a drone shot of the video. Do you do that?
I do. I do video from both the air and the ground for those purposes.
Have you made television commercials for any clients?
I haven't actually edited the commercials together, but I've shot the footage that then goes to the editor.
That goes to the editor.
Right.
Okay,
right.
well, that's good to know because, we are always looking for potential advertisers. We're in the TV business and we like to tell people about their business. But maybe Steve can work with some of our clients and do that aerial photography because it really is neat to have that little shot in the commercial where you see that drone showing the business from the air.
Yeah, the establishing shot.
Yeah, it's the shot that, oh, yeah, that's what that looks like. Oh, wow.
I had a great project last year for the Monterey County Vintners and Growers Association. They hired me to shoot drone video of all 9 of Monterey's grape growing regions. So they would have their own collection of stock video to use however, websites, commercials.
How far south did you go to shoot the vineyard area?
San Antonio Valley, I think might have been the southernmost spot. And I actually camped out there on an olive orchard.
Wow.
Surrounded by all the vineyards that I had to photograph. So I was right there at sunrise and right there at sunset.
Goodness. A beautiful time to shoot that video, too.
Yeah, tough day at the office.
Yeah. Some people just have it made, right? This guy right here. And he's getting paid to do this. Can you believe it? That's why I say to all young people, go find something that you love to do.
Because you're going to be doing it for a long time.
And the money will find its way into your pocket because he's a guy, I knew it immediately. He's a guy that loves what he's doing. And now, do you do individual shots? Like, I think you mentioned to me you don't do weddings. So, but what do you do commercially? I mean, give me an example of if someone calls you for a job, what you would say yes to and no to.
Often, some of my favorite jobs are shooting for the wineries and vineyards.
Okay, so it's
Monterey
commercial,
County.
really.
Yeah,
you're doing commercial work.
Right, but they, they call me in for my artistic style, what they've seen of my work in the fine art world, in the galleries. And
can we go to your website?
We can. It's stevesmac.com.
Steve ZMAK. Oh, you got it. Look
There
at
it
that.
is.
See that, Dylan? He is on the ball.
There it
he
is.
is always on the ball. All right, so there's the website.
Yeah, a
So
lot of Big Sur.
Tell me a lot. Now, what's making that? That's great. What is this?
That's a little tiny feather floating in a tide pool, and the water was all mossy and viscous, so the bubbles just
Oh, my goodness.
We're-
Look at
we're-
that.
sort of not frozen because it was still liquid, but suspended.
Any more of those, Dylan? What is this one?
Oh, that's the Tuolumne River in Yosemite in the process of freezing
Wow.
around a rock. So there's like the
Wow.
water's freezing, but it's still in motion, like underneath
Well,
there.
you've got an eye. You have got a great eye. And this one? What is this?
Okay, this Monterey County vineyard up in the Santa Lucia Highlands, and I shot this from Ray Franchione's helicopter.
Now that was a helicopter, not a drone shot.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Okay. Yeah, because you're way up there. Now this is the vineyard.
Yeah, so I do a lot of abstract work,
Yeah.
and so I like to photograph the energy of things,
Yeah,
rather
yeah.
than their literal appearance.
Right.
And
That's beautiful.
yeah,
Okay. Any more? Oh, where did you get this?
that's a mother grizzly bear up in Denali National Park, Alaska.
Wow.
Yeah.
How close were you, or is that a telephoto lens?
It's a
And you
it's a telephoto lens, but I was probably 40 to 50 feet.
Oh, wow. Was she friendly?
We just had mutual respect for each other. Just let it go at that.
Wow. Wow.
Nobody make any sudden moves.
No. Absolutely. Okay. What else do you have there, is it Dylan?
Oh, now see, after I did this shoot with my friend David Gubernick, another local photographer. This is out around Hollister, and this is with a camera that's dedicated. It only shoots infrared black and white. Oh, so everything that gets hit, like living matter that gets hit with sunlight, glows white, and everything else gets really dark.
Wow.
So this is a road surrounded by eucalyptus forest. It's maybe like 300 or 400 yards long. 2 private farms on each side of it, and we really wanted it to get dreamy. So we took turns in my truck racing up and down to build up enough dust to get all the lights sort of really dreamy in there. But there was so much crosswind that it was blowing all the dirt right.
Oh, wow.
But I think we really made the farmers mad.
yeah,
So
but
because
look at that.
because a few weeks later there was a gate there on that road. So
Who are those guys driving up and down making all that dust?
yeah.
All right. Have we got more? Oh, look at this one.
This is at Marina State Beach, and I like to do long exposures. So I like to document the natural world, the
Yeah,
real
it's
world,
beautiful.
but in a way that is not visible with our own human eye.
Yeah.
But it's still there. And so long exposures, and this is just, the
beautiful,
water washing up with the dunes there at sunset.
Wow. I bet you've got a lot of these, huh?
Oh, right. Like I said, it's my happy place. From sunset on into the night, shooting the Milky Way.
Oh, wow.
Shooting star trails.
Okay, what's this one?
These are Roosevelt elk up in Humboldt County. And they're standing in a marsh on a foggy morning.
Wow.
And then all the birds. I shot this like 60 times because, wildlife, they're constantly moving. You
Moving,
never
yeah.
know what's going to be
Yeah,
the magic
yeah.
shot.
Yeah.
And then, that flock of birds went by. So I call it, and it's the one bull picking up on all the does. So it's elk and wingman.
What? Oh, well. I love it. I love it. And look at this.
And then this one, I just recently in the black and white version of it, in the Black and White Spider Awards, I scored first place in nature and third place for Photographer of the Year
Beautiful.
with this image.
Oh, congratulations. That's beautiful.
This is the August 16th, 2020 storm that lit the whole state on fire. That night, that dry thunderstorm
Yes.
that went through. But
Oh,
I was up
wow.
at Marina State Beach. And no idea of the destruction. Like I'd see the news the next morning.
What
I'd
was
realize,
happening
like,
because of
yeah,
that? Yeah.
the blast. But
Your work is phenomenal. It's
Thank you.
beautiful.
Thank
It
you.
really is. Yeah. How does someone find you, Steve? Did they just go to your website and?
yeah, it's all my contact information's there. All the different kinds of photography. I mean, like my list of commercial, like the different galleries for my commercial work. There's 30, 35 different
Yeah.
for portraits, event work.
Yeah, well, you're not a run-of-the-mill photographer. You are an exceptional photographer. Your work is fantastic.
Thank you.
Do you ever do displays anywhere where you put your work on show?
Constantly. I had this last year. I had an exhibit at the National Steinbeck Center
Oh, okay.
in Salinas. I was also I'm in a local photography club, the Image Makers of Monterey, and we had a group exhibit at the PG Arts Center.
Okay.
And
How often do you do that?
you have a group show with the club? Oh, we try and do an exhibit probably, I'd say once every 2 years with all the club
Okay,
members.
so do me a favor. Next time you guys are going to do one of those exhibits, let me know. You can come back on the show. Let's promote it.
Okay, well, the next one we're going to be doing is the Harvey Milk Center up in San Francisco.
Okay.
Possibly by the end of this year.
Okay.
Yeah, so we definitely will.
Keep me posted because it's always good to be able to have something that we need to promote to our audience. You know, we stream all over the world, and we're on the air here in Monterey over the air. We're on in Fresno over the air, channel 27.1, channel 19.4 here in Monterey, but we're streaming. And that's where we get our huge audience by
Right.
streaming because, you know, you can watch us on your phone.
Yeah.
So that's what's great about
Anywhere,
the
anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world,
Yeah.
the technology today. When Judy goes back to Rwanda at 4:00 in the morning, she can watch the show. Anyway, so great. Well, nice having you on the show.
Thanks so much,
Appreciate
Gary.
it. Appreciate you being here. Steve Zmack, photography and par excellence. You can see the kind of work he's done from those photos that we've shown on the air from his website. So seek him out if you need some professional work done. Steve's your man. Thank you for being here tonight
Thank
on
you,
Monterey
Gary.
On Tonight. Okay, we're going to play a little bit more Shania, and then we're going to have Mr. Dylan, and he's going to do the videos of 2022 and 2023 because he's the man that knows all today's music. So stay tuned for that. But let's go back to a little bit more Shania right now.